Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Roar Time. I'm your host, Richard Holdridge, alongside head coach Jason Gibson of the Columbus Lions. Week 6 is in the books as we move on to Week 7. Unfortunately, the Columbus Lions fell to the Albany Empire, 39-31.
Got to figure out a way to beat those guys, man.
I know, Coach.
Yeah.
The defending NAL champions. But there's a little bit of parity in the league. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings in the National Arena League. Carolina gets its first loss of the season. They are 5-1. As Albany is riding a 4-game win streak, they are half a game behind the Cobras. The Columbus Lions are in third place at 2-2. The Orlando Predators, the next opponent this Friday, is 2-3. Jacksonville is 2-4, and the San Antonio Gunslingers is 0-4. Coach, let's talk about that game against Albany because once again that you failed to score on that first possession, and then the kicking game again left 8 points on the board.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that. We can't score. We can't score. And, we're running into issues. And, of course, then we lose Malik Brewer at the end of the game with a torn bicep. And then we lose Southwick. Then we play Fortunate quarterback. Then I pull Darren off the bench out of street clothes, he's hurt. It's just one of those domino effects that is really just insane. And you're right, the parity in the league, nobody in this league's really head and shoulders above anybody else. They're really not, we're just not we just can't score any points. I mean, we got the best defense in the league. I don't think we're the only team that hasn't given up over 45 or 49 points in a single game yet. So defensively, we can play with anybody. Our game plan was to shut Prince down. He had one catch for 21 yards. So there you go. So we did what we wanted to do, but offensively, we had people open. We missed some throws. We gave up some sacks. There was a lot of stuff going on in that game. And we just couldn't score. You hold somebody to 39. 39 points is a horrific score. And if somebody scores 39 points, they're terrible. And we only scored 31, so that makes us even worse. So that's the problem. Good arena football, it's just so sloppy across the league. I think all the teams are playing sloppy. It's just not good football from top to bottom right now, and then hopefully it'll improve.
Well, Coach, your defense is playing outstanding. Congratulations to Darrell Green, defensive back, for winning Defensive Player of the Week. He had an interception, 2 deflections. There was a play in the end zone when he deflected it. I thought it was going to be a sure touchdown by Darius Prince, and he was right there. Great coverage by Green, and he was able to deflect it right out in the back of the end zone.
I mean, that's what I love about Darrell, and that's what we do great here in Columbus. You find guys you never heard of. I didn't go out and sign everybody else's DBs. You know what I mean? You find them, you bring them in a year, you put them on the practice squad, you develop them, you teach them the game, and then they turn into be great players, i.e. Darrell Green. A young man a long time ago named Marvin Ross, Damian Daniels. As you go down the list, these guys, the name of these players that we've brought in, we've coached in the game, they put their time and they become the best players. The easy thing to do is you go out and, if you're not a good recruiter, or if you're not you just go out and sign everybody. If you're not, no, you got to be a good recruiter. But if you're not a good coach, you just go sign everybody else's players, because that's what bad coaches do. But it's exciting to be able to find guys like Darrell develop, and he's only 1 year playing. He's only really technically got 4 or 5 games underneath his belt. Wait till that guy is 2-3 years down the road. He's going to be a premier player in this league. I'm really excited for him.
Coach, I also thought that Desmond Reese stepped up. He had an incredible catch from Darren Daniel. Right. And unfortunately, you couldn't come up with points, but it was just a nice pass by Daniel and just a great catch and put you in great field position. And he stepped up as well.
Well, you get to the 1 yard line, you can't get in. You get a penalty on a touchdown, then you get a blocked field goal, and then it's just a domino effect. And there was twice that he didn't got tackled on the one. I think on on the toss plays where it was illegal defense because the linebacker in arena ball, when you have 2 linebackers, the DB can't stand stationary in the box. That is illegal defense, but I challenged it. They said it was an illegal formation. You're not allowed to challenge it, which later to come to find out I was able to challenge it. That was a big play because that was a kind of a touchdown play that we needed. But, Reese is a special player. Again, another guy, local. We found him local, young player, young talent. You put him in a game, and he's starting to really blossom and become could be a really premier player in this league.
overall, Coach, even though there were mistakes in the game and 8 points were left on the board because of the kicking game, that you guys played very well against Albany, which is one of the best teams in the league. Of course, the defending NAL champions. Did a great job on Darius Prince. It was a back-and-forth game. Unfortunately, Danny Southwick did get injured. Jarman Fortson was in at quarterback. He threw a touchdown pass.
Right.
So he is more than capable. I mean, he is obviously your weapon you want to use in the running game and in the passing game. I thought that he stepped up. DeAndre Brown had some pretty good catches. Yep. And let's talk about the decision to put in Darren Daniels as he came in the second half. We were all shocked up in the press box that he was actually coming into the game. Was it a decision that you made, Coach, or was it something that he wanted to do?
Hey, you know what? Give him credit. That dude was in a car accident, and he wasn't even dressed. It was kind of like Kurt Gibson in the Dodgers in the World Series, coming out of the dugout in street clothes. And I just went to Darren. I was like, Darren, we have no other options. Can you do it? And he looked at me. He's like, give me my uniform. And and I just got a lot of respect for guys like that. It really just, that's why you coach. That's what makes it fun. And for him to do that and lay it on the line for his team, I mean, what can you say about the guy,
We'll be back with a quick commercial break. You are watching Roar Time.
Beam is delivering gig speed internet to 100% of our network. But should you get a gig? Well, if you want to download an album in a blink, video conference in 4K, make virtual reality more real, power all of your home smart devices at the same time, and still have bandwidth to stream everything without buffering, then yeah, you gotta get a gig. So call, click, or visit and get it. Because when you gotta get a gig, you gotta go with Beam. Bringing East Alabama more.
Mountain Dew Spark might hypnotize you. You might want to stop staring. Stop staring at the delicious Mountain Dew Spark.
Oh, perfect timing. Come on in. It's just not cool in my house. It normally makes a noise. I don't know why it's not.
That should fix it.
I can't believe it. You fixed it.
Let's be honest, climate control's not that easy. We love what we do, and there's nothing better than a job well done. To be there when you need it most.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique boats, Cub Crafter airplanes, and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, VectorPly.com, to learn more about Vector Ply and our opportunities.
Well, folks, it's only 8 a.m. and it's going to be another hot one. Today's high is 85 degrees.
Babe, it's 8 a.m.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
He's the buzz around town, man, haven't you heard? Sent by Mike Costello Law Firm to spread the word. You've been injured in the wreck, we can help in most cases. We literally come to you in most places. Workers' compensation and all car wreck. Our team is working really hard to try to get you a check. So do yourself a favor and listen to me and call 844-GET-MIKE. Do yourself a favor and listen to me and call 844-GET-MIKE. Told you to do yourself a favor and I hope that you learn. Been in the wreck, call a Mike Costello Law Firm.
The Outskirts Sports Bar and Grill. Nobody does food like The Outskirts. Amazing wings, appetizers, baskets, and burgers. And Mr. Henry's Lunch Buffet is the best in town. All you can eat Southern cooking for only $10. Follow The Outskirts on Facebook for the latest on nightly entertainment, sports, music, and the best food in town. The Outskirts Sports Bar and Grill, corner of Veterans Parkway and Whitesville Road in Columbus.
Welcome back to Roar Time. Coach, we just had a game against the Albany Empire, but it was a very important game because it was Childhood Cancer Awareness Night, and there was a good cause. They had jerseys that were being auctioned off. Coach, how did that go? And
it went well. It went really well. We had all the jerseys were bidded on. We're able to hopefully, next week or so we can go to Aflac, write a check, and donate some money. It's not as much as you want it to be. It's never going to be as much as you want it to be. But Aflac is a tremendous partners community, And we're just really blessed and lucky to be able to attach with them and do something, and year after year after year write checks back to Columbus for whatever cause. So it's a really good thing. We're just really blessed to be a part of it and be partnering with Aflac.
This Friday is a very big game against the Orlando Predators, a rematch of the semifinal playoff game last season. Down in Orlando, 2-2 on the season. The Predators are 2-3. Both their wins are against the San Antonio Gunslingers. So it's hard to tell what type of team Orlando is, but this is a very important game for both teams. What are your thoughts about playing the Predators on a short week and seeing a familiar face, Lonnie Outlaw, former Columbus wide receiver?
Good player, man. Hey, it's going to be in Orlando. It's a good team, and it's a must-win for us right now. It's a huge win for us right now. But they got some really good players. They just picked up a couple guys. Cato just got Player of the Week, 7 touchdowns. He's electric. He can make things happen with his feet, make things happen with his arm. So impressed by him. They have a lot of weapons. Josh Jenkins is without a doubt one of the best DBs in the NAL. So I really like Josh. He's a great player. It's just fun to go down there and play them. But it's a big win. But we're plagued with injuries. We're plagued with other issues out of our control right now as far as personnel that we just have to fight through. And everybody's always going against you, and everybody's always going against Columbus, as they should. What happens when you continue to win year after year after year after year? And it's adversity, and you got to fight through it right now. So I'm going down there to play a very, very good Orlando Predators team, and they are dangerous. And so I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Week 7 is going to be a very important week for all the teams in the NAL. You got a showdown between the Carolina Cobras and the Albany Empire. That could determine who's going to be first place after Week 7. Carolina comes to the Columbus Civic Center Friday, June the 10th. It is Military Night, sponsored by USAA. MWR, the Morale, Welfare, and Recreation, will be donating tickets, and hopefully we'll have a packed house at the Columbus Civic Center.
Operation Full House.
With a lot of military personnel. It seems like all these sporting events where we have military night, like we experienced it with the Columbus Rapids, it was just a lot of military personnel. Of course, me being in the military, having ties to Fort Benning, I just know that Fort Benning is just excited just to be a part of military night. And it's going to be a big matchup between the Carolina Cobras. We don't know if they're going to still be in first place, or because they have a tough game against Albany. And then they have to go and play Columbus. And I know it's in a couple of weeks. You got to focus on Orlando first. But what are you looking forward to about military night at the Columbus Civic Center on the?
It's always the best game of the year. It's been the best game of the year for 15 years going strong now. So a lot of my friends, a lot of the people that I know in this community do a lot of things. We used to do stuff with the Doughboys on Fort Benning, and it's just a great opportunity to be a part of it. Appreciate the freedom we have. It's the greatest country to live in, best army to work around. I could go on and on and on, and it's just really fun. It's just a great night.
Coach, final question before we get out of here. I have to ask you, have you seen Top Gun yet?
No, but I'm going this week. I'm going to watch it. I know every line of everything in that movie, and if you quiz me, I'm a Top Gun guru. So I'm excited to watch it. I wanted to join the Navy back when that movie came out in the 80s, but it didn't work out. I took the second road, and I went and coached football.
Yeah, I enjoyed the movie Top Gun.
Who's your favorite character?
That would have to be Maverick.
Maverick, yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, it's got to be Maverick.
I did like I like the Admiral on the ship, the bald guy. Not because I'm bald, but because I liked when he busted Tom Cruise's butt.
Are you talking about the guy that played in Back to the Future as the principal?
Yes!
Yeah.
That's him. It was great. He was fantastic as the Admiral on the thing. He's got, I love that guy. He was pretty good. So
I was joking around with my wife, and I nudged her and said, oh, he's a slacker.
Oh, yeah. The one-liners in that movie. Where'd he go? Where'd who go?
Oh, and then of course it's actually the joke. The run-on joke is it is a instructional video on beach volleyball.
Yeah, I did learn some stuff from that. It was good. So it was good.
So yeah, Top Gun Maverick. I've heard nothing but great things about it. I know that our generation.
The only thing better than that I've heard is a Columbus Lions football game. So that's what we got to make sure that we're at. And if you know what I mean. So
anyway. Absolutely.
Good deal.
We'll definitely be there. Oh, we had fun. Coach Gibson here. We're getting ready for the Orlando Predators this Friday night. You're going to be on the road. Do you think you'll have an opportunity to maybe do some sightseeing with your players? Maybe go to Disney World or Universal
I ain't going to
Studios?
Disney World. No, there's no way. Spending my money there.
No,
So I will. No, we'll hang out with the players. I'm down there for business. I'm not down there for vacation. I'll do that, probably in September. But I'm gonna go down there and watch film. When we get to the hotel, I'll watch more film and get ready for a game. And it's a must-win in my book. So I'm excited to play football. I'm excited to compete, and it's a good team. So
absolutely, good luck, Coach, against Orlando.
Appreciate it.
That was Coach Jason Gibson for Richard Holdridge. Thank you once again for watching yet another episode of Roar Time. Stay tuned for next week's episode. Hope everybody has a good rest of your night.